and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Founder and Chief Executive Officer, Pete Lau.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for coming today. You know, last week we were faced with a hard situation. It means so much having you all here today. Our close partners, media from across the world, and most importantly, all the Oneplus community members who have supported us each step of the way. Today, will go down in our history as the biggest step for Oneplus to date. Now, I would like to say, officially announce that Oneplus is partnering with T-Mobile. From November 1st, the Oneplus 6T will be available in over 5,600 T-Mobile stores around the country. Now, I would like to invite our head of North America, your old friend, Kyle, to share more information on our journey and introduce you to the Oneplus 6T. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
All right, guys. How's everybody doing? Good? So, I could stay up here and keep babbling, but that's not what you guys came here today for, right? You guys came here today because you want to see our best and newest phone yet, the OnePlus 6T. And take a look. So we have this tradition of OnePlus. We just put the specs up. Today, we're really excited because we're advancing and announcing our newest upgrade yet, something we're calling Screen Unlock. Basically, the way it works is when you press on the screen, it emits light, and the light reads your fingerprints. We're also proud to announce that OnePlus is actually the first company that's going to be launching a smartphone with in-display fingerprint technology in the United States. But, it's not about being first for us, right? We're proud of that, but what we're really, really proud about is that we're introducing this technology at the level of user experience that we expect of ourselves, and that's what we're actually really proud about. You know? So in OnePlus fashion, this will be the fastest in-display fingerprint sensor in the world, and we've also developed unique algorithms that basically over the last couple months, engineers have done an incredible job in terms of shaving milliseconds off this to get this as fast as you'd expect from us. So how fast? So the next thing, screen, okay? Screen unlock's not the only new thing when it comes to screen on the 6T. So our approach on screen is, since the OnePlus 3, you guys may remember, is we've been going with trying to only get the best AMOLED screens. And we believe this has been the right approach, because every time we talk to you guys on a new device, the feedback we get on display is it continues to be positive. And we're seeing across the industry that more and more people are going to an AMOLED-only approach. And so I think we believe we're doing the right thing. One other thing, though, that comes back from community and feedback from you guys is also we believe we found the approach that gets the right kind of display calibration for everybody. So on the 6T, there'll be 5 calibration settings. So actually, here's a good reminder, right? And this is a good reminder of community. sRGB, right? You guys remember the story on this one? When we launched 3, got feedback from you guys, and that feature came from you guys in terms of feedback. So we're pretty confident that in terms of display calibrations, we'll have an approach that's right for everybody. Back to the theme of immersive screen. So that, smaller notch. But actually, what I think is even more interesting to us is also chin got smaller, okay? And this is why this is actually interesting. So we reduced the size of the chin, but this is what we're actually most excited about. So if a lot of you guys are interested in knowledgeable at tech, you know that within the chin that's where the antenna performance lives, right? So our engineering team's actually been able to do something pretty impressive where we've actually improved performance on the antenna, performance on this, and so we're actually going to be supporting more carriers across the globe more than ever before. So 74 countries, 233 carriers across the globe. So across the globe, especially in Europe, will be compatible with more carriers, okay? At launch, the 6T will have 2 variants, mirror black and midnight black. All right, camera. So this is probably the one area I think you guys are probably pretty curious to hear about, okay? So OnePlus fashion, let's do the specs first, and then let's talk about what really matters. So the hardware on the 6T, similar to what we had in the 6, okay? So let me start by showing some photos taken, and then I'll tell you where we went with this. So not bad, okay? Pretty good, actually, okay? But there was one piece of feedback that you guys gave us, okay, from the 6. And what that was low light, right? Night photography, and you told us we could do better in that area, okay? So what our team's been working on is, over the last 6 months, is something we're going to call Nightscape, okay? And basically, Nightscape involves 2 major improvements. The first one is an HDR algorithm where basically we self-developed and we're really proud of. And basically, camera team took this from a scientific approach perspective, and they wanted to develop a way that would enhance the quality of low-light photos taken in dim light. And that's what they've been working on for the last 6 months, and it basically involves 3 things: detail optimization, multi-frame stabilization, and noise reduction. Second thing is, and it gets back to the ease theme I talked about earlier. So with most cameras, if you're trying to take a low-light photograph, it's probably going to take maybe up to 5 seconds to capture the photo. With night mode, different. Should only take 2 seconds to capture that photo. And the reason that matters is basically in a handheld situation, you want to be able to get the photo and get the moment. And so simply put, night mode allows you to capture that in just 2 seconds, okay? And so here, I'll show you some photo examples taken with Nightscape. And this is where you can really tell city landscapes come together really great. All right, so a lot of you guys are great, and you upgrade every single time to a new device. But I know a lot of you guys have the 6, and you're probably like, "Should I waited?" But what's important to note is Nightscape is, I think of this as something that represents community, right? It's feedback from you guys. It's going into product, and that's important. And so we're excited to announce today that Nightscape's going to be coming to the OnePlus 6 starting later this week. All right. And because I think Nightscape for us represents a really great example of community and product team working together, we're also going to start a new photography program on the community called Shot on OnePlus Nightscape. We're basically inviting you guys to visit the community later this week, share the photos rep your city, rep the 5 boroughs for you guys here, rep the cities that you guys are from across the world. Pete's been on there. He's posted some Shenzhen ones. I think you guys can beat him. He's pretty good, but I think you guys can get him. So we're excited. So thank you for the support on Nightscape again, because we think it represents the best elements of OnePlus in terms of community and the product team working together. Second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today in terms of photography is portraits. Okay, so this is something where we've gotten feedback from you guys, and portrait photography seems to matter more and more to our users. So we've been lucky because we actually have a partner that's been working with us the last couple of years that's been giving us advice on this. His portrait photography has become more and more important. Now his work extends beyond photography, and it lives at kind of the intersection of art, technology, and photography. But he's actually best known for his portrait work in terms of capturing some of the most famous faces in the world with a distinct kind of artistic approach. And so on the 6T, we deepened our relationship with him, and he's helped us develop something that's new, which we're excited to announce today, something we're calling studio lighting.
This brings us to studio lighting, which is the reason I'm here. Studio lighting is an exciting feature that I've worked with the OnePlus team to develop for the 6T. When the OnePlus system detects a human face while in portrait mode, studio lighting gently accentuates and attenuates the luminosity of certain facial features, and I think it yields a result that everybody here is really going to appreciate when taking portraits. One of the best parts of this gig is that I get access to devices long before they hit the street. And just last week, I invited a few friends over to shoot some quick portraits with the 6T. I hope you agree, especially after using the device, that mobile photography has seriously just leveled up. I used to look at images shot on my phone and think that, oh, I wish I had my DSLR with me. Now I'm more likely, when I have a 6T in my pocket, to say, you know, why am I carrying around this heavy DSLR? A few lucky members of the OnePlus community had early access to the 6T, and these are some of the photos that they've shared with us. Over the next few weeks, I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot more. The fruits of creativity being shared by 6T photographers all over the world. And thank you, and I hope to see you again soon.
Next subject, performance, okay? So this is what we're known for, right? You guys know us and come to expect, you know, that we take performance on devices very seriously. We're lucky enough to have today the president of Qualcomm, Mr. Cristiano Amon, here today to talk a little bit more about the partnership between Qualcomm and OnePlus.
This has been a great partnership, and we're very thankful for the support of Qualcomm. This partnership has been founded on our mutual commitment to deliver exceptional mobile experience to consumers. And by focusing on mobile experience first and having a partnership with a company that can actually get what we do in our products and bring to consumers, that's what makes this partnership so special. And the leading performance of Snapdragon 845 will enable OnePlus to deliver amazing user experiences. 30% faster graphics than the predecessor. The leading image quality, and more important, beyond gigabit speed connectivity. And I'm looking forward to see the device on the fast T-Mobile network that actually can take advantage of the gigabit performance of Snapdragon 845. OnePlus team worked very hard to make this happen, and the Qualcomm team is actually very pleased and honored to have played a supporting role. This is a great relationship, and we're very excited about everything that OnePlus is doing with our products, but there's more. OnePlus and Qualcomm will continue to collaborate in technology. And we are now at the transition, one of the biggest changes in the wireless industry, which is the transition to 5G, the next generation of wireless technologies. It will transform the mobile industry unlike any other transition. And we're very happy that our efforts with OnePlus will include 5G smartphones in the very near future. Once again, congratulations to the OnePlus team. Congratulations to Pete. Thank you for the great partnership. And we have a lot, coming of this partnership in the future. And of course, 5G, as early as 2019. 5G is going to come. It's going to come in 2018, and we're very happy with this partnership. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so sticking on the subject of performance, gaming. Gaming's a big topic this year, right? And it's a question you guys ask a lot of us. And so one of the questions is, you're going to make a gaming phone. And so I think we think about it differently. For us, what it's about is performance. And we believe if we make a device that has the best user experience and performance, that will deliver the best gaming experience. For the 6T, let me give you an example. NBA 2K. All right, season just started. Bron, the Lakers, I'm not sure, maybe, we'll see. And Knicks, definitely not. But all right, here we go, all right? Frame rate over time, okay? And frame rate over 5 hours continuously, you can't have a drop if you want performance, right? That's important. And something new on the 6T we're introducing is something we're calling Smart Boost, okay? And we're excited about this because it's really one of the examples of OnePlus hardware and software working together in a way to bring stronger performance. And to sum it up, it is a bit technical, but you guys will probably get this, is it's basically, you guys know RAM reads faster than ROM, right? So basically what we're doing is we're using RAM for ROM, okay? So to think about the most intense applications and gaming applications, that's what this is geared to, basically. So, and where we're seeing this as we're starting to test it is, I'll give you an example. So mobile PUBG decreases the load time in over 8 seconds. It takes load time down 8 seconds. And we're seeing similar performance across other really intensive gaming applications as well. So an example of hardware and software working together. Performance, another subject for us has been charging in battery, right? And so I think for us, from a performance standpoint, we've always felt very good about our charging technology, and that doesn't change. And we believe we deliver the best user experience in terms of charging. But have some news today on battery. So on the 6T, we'll be introducing a battery that's 3,700 milliamps. And so 23% better battery life. And you guys know when you ask us about this, this is something we take really seriously, and we test it from a quality standpoint to make sure it delivers the performance we talk about. Something that they've been working on that we're excited to introduce to you guys today, something we're calling Full Screen Gesture 2.0. And this is something the team's been working on. So we've spent a decent amount of time with Android P already. And it's pretty easy to work with, right? But the FSC team has spent a lot of time getting down, tweaking, optimizing every single gesture to make it faster and optimize it, to make it absolutely as smooth as possible. So we're pretty excited about this because we believe Full Screen Gesture 2.0 is going to be the best, smoothest, fastest gesture experience there is. So I'll give you guys a quick update in terms of what's new on accessories. First, OnePlus Bullets Type-C. So we've added a Type-C connector, and we've also put a high-end professional DAC from Cirrus Logic built into the Type-C. So having a professional headphone amp should increase and really improve the sound quality on these. Second, Bullets Wireless. This has actually become one of the most popular products this year when we launched it earlier in May. That we've gotten very, very, very strong response on. One thing we're going to be excited to be announcing is a second color. So red, 5th anniversary edition, which we'll be launching shortly to go with the black. And the response we've gotten on wireless bullets has been really, really, really good. Cases, 7 cases for 6T, including the 3D nylon case, which was really popular on the 6. So again, with all the accessories, you guys always tell us we put in the same attention to detail that we put into our products. And everybody's always curious, price of accessories. So we'll do it real quick. Bullets Wireless stays at $69. We've gotten very good feedback on those. Type-C, $19.95. And the backpack will retail at $99 with an invitation code. So, all right. So one news is we've upgraded the base model from a 6. The base model will now be a 6 gig, 128 storage option, and this is the price of the other versions. Okay. All right, but that's not the biggest news, okay? That's not the biggest news, all right? So T-Mobile has done something pretty incredible to support this launch, okay? And they put together a very, very special offer to support the launch of the 6T, okay? So T-Mobile is going to be offering a half-off offer at the start of launch with trade-in and EIP. And this is the first something that you guys have always asked for us that we've never delivered, is the opportunity to trade in a device and finance it. And T-Mobile's going to do it for you guys, okay? All right? All right. So here's the program. Trade in any one of the eligible devices under a qualifying EIP offer, and they will put $300 towards the cost of the 6T. And if you look over there, every OnePlus historical device is eligible. So I still have my OnePlus One, but I want to stop again and thank the T-Mobile team for the partnership and support of this launch. We could not be more excited about it, okay? All right, across the world, global pop-ups start this week. So visit oneplus.com to learn more. And most important for you guys here in the States and in Europe, launch will start later this week, November 1st. 9 a.m. T-Mobile exclusively, and at oneplus.com. All right, so for those of you guys in New York that could not make it here this morning, that couldn't get out of school, couldn't get out of work, look forward to seeing you guys up at Times Square a little bit later today. Please come join us. I hope all you guys can make it. And I want to thank you guys for your support. All right.